All right, here we're here with a special access early fight with Thanquol's quest battle. So we'll see what that's about. If you're not interested in Thanquol spoilers, then I guess click off here. But we're going to see an opening cinematic that I'll shut up and let play, and then we'll check out the new units available. So, get ready for some Thanquol. Hey, there we go.
A scork upon the warp moon, you dismal rat filth! It leers at its demise! The Great Horned One has drawn it close, making plain his favor for Thanquol! The very council will grovel before my genius, for I was the one to see their weapon engine finished atop a corpse mound of rivals and pawns. Too late now. The surface dwellers scramble to deny my triumph. Keep them away from my engine, you pathetic flea dregs. No one shall keep me from gnawing on the warp moon's carcass there. Come, fool meat. Flock closer together. Make an easier target for the hail of fiery doom!
Alright, so we have a giant warp lightning cannon trying to blow out a chunk of the moon, I guess, and bring it raining down upon us. Seems to be the case. Very impressive looking device. Good job, Thanquol. And we have Thanquol. Thanquol himself, Screech Vermin King. Interesting. And then Storm Fiends with Doomflayer gauntlets and Rattling Cannons. I'm going to pull these units over here so I can see them more appropriately. And then Screech, and then Thanquol. So let's take a look. Storm Fiends with Rattling Cannons. Cool. They have a Rattling Cannon in their chest, which is a little brutal. And then 2 Rattling Cannon arms. Solid. So they did end up not making Storm Fiends a single entity. They instead made them a squad of 12. I like that. I think that's really, really good for the Skaven. Didn't need more single entities in the game. Did need some more mobility elements for Skaven. So we have Rattling Cannon Storm Fiends with still 100 weapon strength. Still quite a lot. 31 melee attack and melee defense. And then a lot of ammunition, decent missile strength with suppressed. Cool. Storm Fiends with a Doomflayer balls. Looks like they're going to be countering Power Fist Crocsgores for the boxing monstrous things. But they just have little propellers whirling on their back. That's hilarious. I love that. Just little propellers, just because you want them. Anyway, melee focused, 48 melee attack, 155 weapon strength with 15 bonus versus infantry, 90 armor still. Nothing else too special about them, so they're just like hyper elite Rat Ogre type units. And then we have Screech Vermin King, who's apparently a legendary hero, not a lord. He has a Dreaded 13th spell summon, and then Will of the Vermin King. Allies are unbreakable around him, and enemies get minus 16 leadership, which is pretty brutal. For spells, he appears to be a straight-up ruin caster. Nope, he has some other stuff. Okay, so he's a mix. We have Skitterleap from the lore of Stealth, Plague from the lore of Plague, Vermintide from the lore of Plague, and then Death Frenzy, Warp Lightning, and Crack's Call from the lore of Ruin. So he's a triple caster. Then we have Thanquol himself. Hell yeah, everybody's excited to see Thanquol on the back of a Bone Ripper. Who knows if it's his only Bone Ripper? I guess we'll find out in the future. And for Thanquol, we have another mixed lore. Blessed with Filth and Plague from the lore of Plague. Ooh, and Wither. And then we have Flensing Ruin, Warp Lightning, and Scorch from Ruin. Very nice. No stealth spells for you. Warpstone Addiction gives himself 33% damage resistance with limited charges, and he gets 1 cast of the Dread 13th spell. Huh. I don't remember the range damage being 100% armor piercing anymore. I thought they changed that. I wonder if these two have a special version, or if I'm just misremembering, or if they changed it again. Who knows? Oh, but Thanquol also has Warp Fire of 4,000 missile strength. Okay, I'm very curious to see how well that does. And it has a burnt leadership debuff. Neat, neat, neat. Now for the rest of my army, I have reinforcement points, so I can summon more Storm Fiends with Rattling Cannons and Doomflare Gauntlets, or just random bobbish. Okay. Okay, let us see here. So what do I have? Plague Claw Catapults, Warp Lightning Cannons. I'm gonna put one of the Plague Claws here to fire down that lane. What did I just accidentally click on? What the hell was that? Oh. Oh, we have the upgrade system down here. I forgot if that was on a lot of these battles or not. Replenish ammunition. I can heal things. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to keep my eye on that. So you can either make your forces better that you currently have or summon new ones. Okay, you have to manage your stuff appropriately. Got it. Warp lightning cannons. Warp lightning cannons. Though this one, I'm worried they're going to friendly fire my troops that I'm going to be sending over there. So maybe I'll just put the warp lightning cannon back here and see what it ends up shooting at. Okay, we're going to play defensive on the back line. So let's put some Death Globe Bombardiers every so often. And then Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin are going to try and hold the line. Hold the center, hold the center. Hold here. And then we'll have backup Plague Monks ready to hop in. Backup Storm Vermin ready to hop in. And the Hell Pits. That'll be fine. I'm going to use all my new stuff, new shiny toys on this flank. So I'm just going to go fight some Imperials with the fancy new toys and let these guys just hold for a while. Sound good? Sounds good. All right, you guys hold this flank. I'll be back when I feel like it. Let's see how Thanquol and the boys do. Screech is a very impressive combatant. Ooh, he has Discouraged. Hold on. So with his minus 16 leadership and with his Discourage, he can do minus 32 leadership to anybody around him. 72 melee attack, poison, magic attacks, and Discourage. Bonus versus large and armor piercing. We have Empire Knights charging in. Let's light them up with some Rattling Cannons while I watch Thanquol. Oh my god! Thanquol deletes people. That's crazy. All right, charge these Halberdiers. Rattling Guns tearing up some Empire Knights. Not doing as much damage as I would like, but they're doing okay. And my Doom Flares are doing their damnedest. Let's throw a Dreaded 13th out onto that. And the Rattling Gun Storm Fiends continue to just blast the Empire Knights who are now suppressed. Dreaded 13th summon, did route some handgunners real quick. Screech Vermin Kings running around, gonna debuff these handgunners further. And my Storm Fiend Death Ball boys are absolutely pulverizing these Halberdiers, getting a ton of damage out. And the Rattling Guns seem to be doing their job, so now I'm gonna throw them into melee. As Thanquol is just blasting. He is blasting fools. It's got a decent range on it too. All right, Thanquol move in. Thanquol move in. I'm gonna throw down an overcasted cleansing rune from Thanquol on these guys. My main forces are hopefully holding. I have not been paying attention to them at all. There are dragons back here. A Hell Pit Abomination's doing its job. Gyrocopters are being a nuisance. That is what it is. Why can't you fire? What the hell? There we go. I don't know why that wasn't clicking. Okay. So back at my main force, Screech Vermin King's doing pretty well. Thanquol and the boys are doing pretty well. We're routing off all of the Imperial guys. And I'm just going to summon an absolute ton of random rats to make sure I don't lose the capture point or something while I'm not paying attention. Because I'm busy over here. All right, rats, go. Just go. Just end up in melees. I don't care about you. Hush. Hush, hush, hush. Okay. More Storm Fiends gonna charge into these guys. These are the Rattling Gun variant, but they clearly did fine in melee versus those swordsmen. As Thanquol is chasing off that random thing. Screech Vermin King, you don't need to specifically chase off these handgunners. That seems beneath your time. And I'm gonna get these Doom Flare Storm Fiends onto that steam tank because it's doing some damage to my rattling gun variant, and I don't like that. So Storm Fiends are just gonna body the steam tank real quick. Screech Vermin King is here, and he is ready to party, absolutely massacring the Warrior Priest, Lord of the Empire. Oh, that's a hero, I guess. Whatever. Moving on. Screech is gonna go get active. These guys are gonna go get active. I do have some summons I'm gonna start using here and there. A metric crap ton of random Skaven are just wandering into their death because I haven't been paying attention to them. I've been too busy partying with my new toys. Thanquol's gonna go running. Actually, you know what? Thanquol's gonna go a shooting. What is this? Summon reinforcements. Okay, I don't care about that. Fire, Thanquol! Warp fire. And they dodged some of it. Damn. But the Doom chain ball wielding guys are pretty cool. Doing lots of damage. I'm gonna just have a Dread 13 summoned on their head. Sure, seems fine. Summon a Plague as well. Screech Vermin King's doing his job. Scrutin Clanstone gives missile resistance, which I'll throw over there because I see some flamethrower crap happening. But Thanquol and the boys are doing good work. It seems like we're about ready to collapse onto the enemy backline as I'm going to harass these. I have a ton of resources yet again. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to heal my Storm Fiends. That's what we're gonna do. Heal them up. Heal those Storm Fiends. As they've done good work, we now press in onto the archers of the enemy. Thanquol and the boys don't need to be all the way out here, so let's come back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Something, 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 something. I don't know, not really paying attention. Okay, we have some normals. Use your supplies. Quick, call upon rat reinforcements. I have so much money. 12,000 to upgrade all those things. Okay, then I guess I'm not gonna do that. So I guess I'll just hang on to my money. All right, route those guys off and now get into the main formation. I mean, we seem to just be slamming this fight. Oh, there's reinforcements. Okay, so I'm not the only one who gets reinforcements around here. Pull inwards, friends. Pull inwards. Retreat. Flee while your minds can still comprehend fear. Okay, Screech Vermin King appears to be getting stuck a little bit. I can't click on that lady. She is in a very awkward patch. There we go. But Thanquol and the boys are back. Down a lot of damage. I'm gonna throw a Plague right there. Screw those dwarves. But we'll get to witness a good charge of the Storm Fiends as they dive onto some Elven archers. Getting decent damage over there, and meanwhile my Plague for those, it's not DLC content, it's not new, but everybody loves a good 4-stack Plague hit. My Storm Fiends do appear to be in a little bit of trouble here and there. What the?
No! How could it be that the scaly pests are here in such terrible droves?
Uh-oh.
They breed nest half a world away. And why did my engine stop charging? The Toad Priest is tampering with it. Somehow. Kill him! Kill him!
Okay. Honestly, didn't expect that. This is my first time playing this. Hold out until the Morskittar's engine is ready. Kill the Salon Mage Priest to end his disruption to the Morskittar's engine. Okay. I have some rat ogres that ended up out here, I guess. Okay, you guys punch deep into the dwarven lines, I suppose. Screech and Thanquol might have a job for you.
Who shall I blast?
Kill those elves.
Doom rises. Yes, yes.
Okay, Krokgar, not Krokgar, is here.
Steady, bone
Dreaded 13th, insta-kills all those spears, and then we push past. Alberts go get the Croxagors. Think we'll get some damage resistance. Screech is doing his best. And wow, these guys absolutely slaughtered some Temple Guard. Storm Fiends are not messing around. Storm Fiends are not messing around at all. As Thanquol tries to push his way through Croxagors. Fight, Thanquol, fight! Screech Vermin King, busy killing this guy. Helped out with some Storm Fiends. We have other Storm Fiends trying to shut down various Thunderers. How am I doing on resources? I have lots of resources now, so now can I upgrade you guys? Yeah, you all get extra armor and damage resistance. As these Storm Fiends honestly trying to just push through on their own to the Salon. Hang in there, guys. I'll give you some regen. Regen! I can't believe those Storm Fiends got through Temple Guard. That's kind of hilarious. All right, Thanquol and his Storm Vermin cohort are pushing deep into the enemy back line. I do have... I'm going to give myself missile resistance here. But I do have the capability of doing a pretty good nuke onto these guys. So I'm going to do that. Overcast Plague. Storm Fiends. Anything I can do for you? Unbreakable! Unbreakable Storm Fiends, kill the Slod, please. Plague is doing a good job. Screech Vermin King is gonna run over here and provide a dreaded 13th explosion. Plus just be a nuisance, kill off some of those archers. Our other Storm Fiends are doing so good. I have not microed anything in my back line for like 85 years. I really hope that's going okay. We did not manage to kill the Salon, however. Thanquol, as usual, will have to take matters into his own hands, I guess, on that accord. Where's Screech Vermin King? Kill the High Elf Lord, kill the Lizardman Lord. Call it a day. Hell Pit Abomination is nearly heal capped, and on the back line. Do need him to go kill some stuff, apparently. Still holding on to that point. Glorious. Storm Fiends run around, kill some things. Screech is knocking over the High Elf Lord. Storm Fiends are continuing to route things, and Thanquol is in it, baby! Get his ass, Thanquol! Get him! Get him! Get him! Actually, I wonder how much your flamethrower does. I'd be curious. If he runs away again, I'll hit him with the flamethrower. Still can't kill the High Elf Lord. There we go. Screech got a good hit in that time. Rattling guns deal with those gyrocopters. Good idea, good idea. Screech still trying to kill the Lord. And other rattling gun Storm Fiend's gonna turn and fire at those nuisances. Oh crap, more reinforcements. Okay, Thanquol, nibble on some warpstone for me, buddy. Everybody else, hold on. Hell Pit Abomination, hold on. Let's summon some more rattling gun Storm Fiends and regular Storm Fiends to help out my main area, so we're gonna finally shoot at some of these flyers. And then my newly summoned Storm Fiends will go help the front lines. Cool, cool. All right, Screech Vermin King still trying to kill that High Elf Lord. This is a lot of bad. How's Thanquol doing? He's doing fine. Okay, instead of relying on your melee, just shoot him. Just blast him at point blank range. Or not. See, that's why I didn't want to rely on your melee, sir. See, that's why I didn't want to rely on your melee. All right, back off. Just, you need to shoot him. We have more Storm Fiends holding against Silver Helms as the forces of the Alliance move in upon me. Storm Fiends firing away. Thanquol's gotten some distance, killed his lawn. And our Storm Fiends continue to fall back. Screech Vermin King has managed to kill the High Elf Lord, and I'm now going to pull him back to the main lines because we're having difficulties holding all this together. Killed the Slan. 25, 24, 23. Oh, okay, so that's counting down. I thought it was counting up, and I'm like, I only have 30 out of 450. All right, so Thanquol's gonna survive. Screech Vermin King is just wandering his way back to, I guess, these Storm Fiends that are holding their own. I'm curious about their value. 2,800, 1,400, 3,300. Yeah, the Doomflayer ones seem to actually be pretty intense. Oh, everybody shut up. What's this?
Worked! It worked! Sissy! Just as I planned it! Scuttle free, little man things, yes, yes! Let all know that torrent of war doom marks the reign of Grey Seer Thanquol!
All right. There you go. Thanquol's quest battle. And Storm Fiends. Fun, fun Storm Fiends. Hope you enjoyed that little Skaven show match there. Seems like the Storm Fiends are pretty cool, pretty strong. I do think that they're very good, considering they're not single entities, so that'll help block up cavalry more than a single entity would. I think that's hype. Thanquol, unsure. His melee stats seem okay. His ranged weapon seems the best, and his spell kit is really good. And then the Vermin Lord, that's interesting. He's interesting. He's a good single entity. I wonder how expensive he'll be in multiplayer, but finally the Skaven could get something besides the Hell Pit Abomination to help them deal with big monsters, and it could be their own big monster, legendary hero. And I wonder if there's other things besides Screech. You know, other Vermin Lords, like a generic hero Vermin Lord, but we'll have to see. Later, Gators.
Subscribe, yes, yes.